Congratulations to Freddie Freeman. Uh, as an Atlanta Braves fan, I could not be any happier for him. I wish he was still on the Atlanta Braves, especially after his performance over this World Series. But you know, things happen. The organization didn't do right, but I still love Freddie, and I'm so glad to see what happened to him. So the World Series wrapped up last night. The Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Yankees in five. Always good to see the Yankees lose personally, but that's just me. I guess you either love him or hate him, but never really cared for the Dodgers either. But they do have Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman spent his first 12 years in Atlanta, and as a big Braves fan, he was awesome to have on the Braves. He was so cool. He treated the city so well. He treated the fans so well, and it's such a pleasure to watch, especially through some pretty bad years there in the mid 2010s. I went through a while there where we just were not good, and he was really our lone bright spot. And he just great personality, down to earth, humble dude. When we won our World Series championship in 2021, it felt so good to see him become a champion because he deserved it. Like I said, he stuck with us through thick and thin. And so it was good to see him, be able to hoist that trophy and be able to call himself a World Series champion because he deserved it. Like I said, as the Braves fans, we love him. And quite honestly, I'm still pretty mad at the Braves organization for not re-signing him. To me, Freddie Freeman's somebody. If you're the Atlanta Braves, you have to keep him as a Brave forever. Kind of like Chipper Jones, you have to have him spend his entire career as an Atlanta Brave, and we didn't do that. To me, what he was asking for and what the Braves were wanting to give him was not that far apart. To me, we could have made that little move there, and we didn't. And it's kind of backfired on us a little bit. We've had some good seasons, made the playoffs the last 3 years, but lost to Philly twice, and last year got knocked out, or this year I should say, got knocked out pretty quick. Like I said, just I wish Freddie was on the team, so I will always hope for good things for him. I was always going to hope for good things for him no matter where he went. And I got to say, some good things I'd say very much happened to him. He had one of the legendary World Series performances ever, and he's the MVP of the World Series now. The Dodgers won, the team that he's on. So congratulations to him. For those you don't know, so the Dodgers just beat the Yankees in 5 games, 4 games to 1. He started off the series. The Dodgers won Game 1 when Freddie Freeman hit a walk-off grand slam. I believe that was the 120. This is the 120th World Series that just happened. First time it's ever happened. Nobody's ever done a walk-off grand slam to win any World Series game. So you think of the number of games, not just 120 World Series, but the number of games within those World Series. It's never happened before. He did it, so made history. Then he hit home runs in the next 3 games as well. So now he has I believe it's a record when you count back to his 2021 World Series with the Braves. He's hit a home run in 6 consecutive World Series games. That might have ended last night, but the fact is he was on a hitting streak unlike nothing else. He tied the World Series record for RBIs with 12. That's in 5 games. You think of the number of World Series that have gone to 7 games. The previous record was held by somebody with the Dodgers, I believe, in a 7 game series, if I'm not mistaken. And I think somebody on the Pittsburgh Pirates in that infamous 1960 7 game World Series, one of the most exciting World Series ever, one of the biggest upsets, honestly. But for Freddie to do that in just 5 games, his name's gonna be talked about forever now when it talks about legendary World Series performances. And I'm happy for him. I really am. He gave his heart and soul to the Braves in his years with us. Like I said, a lot of those years weren't so good. He came in kind of at the end of the Chipper Jones era when we were, having some not so good times, and were making the playoffs. They were just starting the whole, wild card play-in game, whatever. Kind of a weird format then, even weirder now. It's kind of hard to keep up with, but we made the postseason a few times in his first few years, but we just didn't have the team and went through a pretty good drought there. We were not good, but like I said, he showed up every day, played his heart out, um, and was, like I said, pretty much the lone bright spot for a long time. And to me, when you do that, when you put in the kind of blood and sweat equity that Freddie Freeman put in for us, you got to keep him as a Brave for life. Like I said, we didn't do that, and that's super disappointing. But you know what? Congratulations to him. Like I said, I guess the Yankees are probably the last team I ever pull for. Um, well, probably the Mets. I don't know. It's hard to say. I've never really cared for big city teams. Never cared for the Yankees. But like I said, it's just kind of one of those, you kind of either love them or love to hate them. And I guess I love to hate them. Nothing personal against any Yankees fans out there. You guys are doing better than us. At least y'all can make the World Series again. We can't. So, but yeah, congrats to them. Congrats to the Dodgers, all the Dodgers fans out there, all the LA fans. But yeah, like I said, and hope you guys treat Freddie well because he deserves it. And wish you were still with us. Wish you were doing that for us. Wish we could have another World Series win. But you know what? I'm very, very happy for Freddie. And I think I speak for all of Braves country when I say that. We, tickled to death for him. Remember when Houston won their first World Series in 2017, I think it was. They had Brian McCann, who had been with us for a long, long time. He'd started with us in the early 2000s, kind of the end of the Maddox, Glavine, Smoltz era. So he was kind of like that last bridge, and he spent the end of his career in Houston. I guess we thought he was on his last legs, and he was on their team when they won their first World Championship. So I was very happy to see him win his, and because he deserves to be called World Series champion, and Freddie Freeman definitely deserved it, and for him to win it as a Brave, that meant a lot. It's kind of like when 1995, when a lot of those guys won their championship as a Brave. So Freddie Freeman winning that as a Brave, that meant a lot. But it's so good to see him, really put his name in the record books the way he has. I mean, the future, that's one of the series that great World Series performances will be measured against. Because people are going to have really good World Series in the futures. And they're going to be saying, well, okay, that's good, but is it Freddie Freeman in 2024 good? So, congrats to him. Like I said, very, very happy for Freddie. And like I said, it could happen to a nicer guy. In all seriousness, could not happen to a nicer guy. Very, very happy for him. Braves country celebrate with you, Freddie. So go get him. Go enjoy. Well, you went and got him. You already went and got him. So enjoy it, man. You deserve it. And like I said, hope you made our front office eat a lot of crow, which is they need to. And like I said, our loyalty is to the team, not the front office. And just couldn't be happier. Congratulations to you. Congrats to your family. I know you had kind of a rough year. Hope your son's doing all right. It sounds like he's a real fighter, like his dad. So he wins at life. You win at baseball. So there you go. So congratulations, my man. And hey, maybe you can end your career as a Brave at least. I don't know if I'd go back to the Braves organization if I was you, but hey, maybe 1 year for the fans. Who knows? But like I say, congratulations. Your name is in the history books forever.